Gunfire erupted in the Paris suburb of Saint-Denis overnight during an operation targeting several suspects behind last week's terror attacks, including alleged mastermind Abdelhamid Aboud. Panicked residents heard explosions. Some were evacuated, others told to stay indoors as heavily armed officers and soldiers moved through the streets. Law enforcement officials say at least 2 suspects are dead, one of them a female suicide bomber who blew herself up with an explosive vest. The tense scene comes as police began searching for a second man who they say slipped away after the carnage. Authorities reportedly spotted him on surveillance video in a car with 2 other attackers who opened fire on customers at a bar. The brother of one of the suspected attackers is appealing for him to come forward. My advice to him is to turn himself into the police, he said, so justice can shed light on what happened. Saint-Denis is just over a mile away from the Stade de France, the soccer stadium targeted by 3 suicide bombers. Secretary of State John Kerry says attacks on so-called soft targets like these pose yet another challenge for the fight against ISIS.
For a terrorist, you only have to, if you're willing to die, you can choose almost anywhere to go do that. And everybody else who's in law enforcement trying to prevent it has to get every single thing right all the time.
French warplanes dropped more bombs, and Russia joined the airstrikes against ISIS in Syria. Jonathan Vigliotti, CBS News, Paris.